Hello, 6th graders. I'm so glad that you're watching this video because today in class we didn't get to this problem. So this problem doesn't have any context. We did a problem about lemonade in class, and for most classes we did a problem about candy canes as well, but this problem really isn't about anything, right? It's the first direction says draw a picture of 3 1/2. It doesn't say 3 1/2 candy canes. It doesn't say 3 1/2 pizzas, right? It just says 3 1/2. So you get to choose. I really like pizza, so I'm going to draw a picture of 3 1/2 pizzas. I'm deciding red. I'm going to start with one circle, and then because I'm on an iPad, I can copy and paste. There's 2, there's 3. I'm going to move them all over so I have a little more space. And here's 4. So at this point, this is a picture of 4, but actually not really. This is still a picture of nothing. It's not a picture of 3 1/2 until I color in 3 1/2 of these. So I'm going to color in 1, and then I'm going to color in 2, I'm going to color in 3. All right, so there's my 3 holes. Now in the next one, I'm going to cut it in half and then just color in the left half. This now is a picture of 3 1/2. 1, 2, 3, plus a half, right? So the second sentence in the directions says, how many 1/4 are in that picture? So I'm going to zoom in on this fraction, and I notice that the denominator is 4. So what that means is, in each one of these circles, I need to picture it in 4 parts. So here's my first circle. Grab a different color, and I'm going to cut it in 4. And I can see here's a 4th, here's my next 4th, here's a 3rd 4th, and there's my 4th. So far there are 4. Plus, then I'm going to do the same thing to my next circle, but I'm not going to name it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll name it 5, 6, 7, 8. So far there's 8. But I'm going to say I have 4 in the first one, plus 4 more. Okay, and then in my next circle, cut that one into 4, and I'll name that, let's grab a different color than that one, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then when I get to my last circle, I don't want to cut just the colored in part into 4. Because if this is a fraction, I need all of them to be equal sized parts. And now you can see that there's actually 8 parts here. So if I do this, I made 1/8 instead of 4ths. So I'm still going to think about this entire circle in 4 parts. So there's that big plus, right? So then I'm going to name that 13 and 14. Okay. Let's go back to below the circles. I'm going to write plus 4 and plus, right? So I just wrote this plus 4 because there were 4 in this circle, right? But in this next one, it looks like there's only 2. Okay. So now all together I have 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So the answer to this question about how many 1/4 are in the picture is that there are 14. If I take my picture of 3 1/2 and I divide it up, I split it up so that everything is a 4th, I will have 14 4ths to make 3 1/2, right? So I'm going to get you started on the next one if you want help. If you don't want help, you can try it out. For the next one, it says draw a picture of 1 2/3. So the only thing I'm going to help you with is drawing a picture of this. So I'm going to take one circle, right? Then I'm going to copy that circle and paste. Okay. So now I need to color in 1 hole. You make them big, you have a lot more coloring to do. 1 hole. Plus, I need 2/3 of the next one. And at this point, I kind of realized that circles aren't my favorite. I don't like cutting circles into 3. So instead of doing circles, I'm going to change my mind, and I'm going to do rectangles. I'm going to change my mind one more time. I'm going to copy and paste so I get rectangles the same size. When you draw yours, try and make them be the same size. Okay, so now I'm going to color in one hole. Plus, I'm going to color in 2/3 of the next one. So I'll take my lines and color in 2/3. Okay, so your job now is to figure out how many sixths are hiding inside the colored in part. All right, don't forget to turn it in when you're done, right? And we'll see you in class tomorrow.